Now, for most students, school goes back this week, and packing a healthy lunch can be harder than you think, especially when so many snacks that are labelled healthy simply are not.
So our next guests are back to continue their mission to improve the lunchboxes of Australia. Israel and Belinda Smith travel the country in a big green bus, spreading their message of healthy eating one lunchbox at a time.
Australia's got one of the highest allergy rates in the world. Diabetes type 2, which is like, it used to be an old person's disease, is now a childhood illness, and I just, can't stand by and let that happen.
The couple have taken their own children on the road with them, and together with the blogs, recipes, education programs and breakfast TV appearances, they're encouraging Australian kids to eat better.
If it comes from the parents saying, you must do this, you must do that, then the kids really resist it. But when you give the kids the tools and in a way empower them to make the choice themselves, yeah, my daughter said it makes it fun. It tends to be a really easy choice for them.
A recent Facebook post exposing how much sugar is in children's fruit juice was viewed over 2.5 million times, with many parents genuinely shocked by the finding, giving the Smiths even more encouragement to continue their mission to educate Australians on the root cause of childhood obesity. Belinda and Israel Smith in Geelong this morning, guys. Good to see you again. Belinda, okay, give us the facts. What are the biggest mistakes parents make in their lunchboxes?
Look, Kochie and Sam, I think the first thing is actually just thinking that it's hard and time-consuming to pack healthy lunchboxes. It's not really. The second thing is relying heavily on processed packaged food, which we now know is laden with sugars and additives and preservatives, which don't really help concentration and behaviour in the classroom. And I guess the last one is packing drinks other than, say, water, which is really all our children need to sustain them as a drink at school.
Okay, so how do you pack a perfectly healthy lunchbox?
Well, I guess there's a little bit of a formula that I like to follow, so I've packed two today for you. One of them is just to pack real foods and to minimise processed foods. So we've got one fruit at least, a source of vegetables, a protein. So here I've got meatballs or shredded chicken over here, a whole grain sauce such as a whole grain bread or rice or quinoa, and also a dairy sauce if you're having dairy. So they're the main things to look at. And I guess also making sure that you pack water. The second tip is really, spend some time on the weekend and plan and prepare with your children, talk to them about their lunch boxes. And the last thing is take a step back after you've made it and just ask yourself, would you be happy eating it? Because, and will it, sustain you for your day until you get to eat it another time? Yeah. If not, then you need to pack something different.
And Israel, lunchboxes today are so high-tech, aren't they? I bought some for the grandkids over Christmas, and way different when I had my Fritz and tomato sauce sandwich and it was just the one bit. Now you've got little openings everywhere and different levels. It's easy to put a bit of diversity in there.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, I think one of the things we teach parents in our online course, the 5-Minute Healthy Lunchbox System, is that it's really important to have variety, and having these sort of, I guess what they call bento style lunchboxes, it does make it really simple to have little compartments, and you can put things like, I've got some hummus dip in here, and we've got a yogurt with some mango pieces in there, and those things won't spill out and ruin everything else because they're really nicely rubber sealed in the top. So each of the compartments keep it all really compact and in its right place, basically.
Delicious. What terrific looking lunchboxes.
Great.
Lucky kids. All right, well, thank you, Belinda and Israel. Yeah, we appreciate that. Good luck on your trip around Australia.
Safe travels.
Thank you so much.
Teach them lunchbox etiquette.
You know, if you've done it right, when the kid next to you wants your lunch, isn't it? That's the big test
I can't even
on whether
remember.
it's good. You can't?
School. It was too long ago.
Oh,
With Vegemite sandwiches scrunched up in a stinky old plastic lunchbox.